Okay, so he bought the Ursaluna, Ogre Pawn, Monkey Dory, Bishop, Tari Graph, and INC. That is not really what I expected, but I'm just going to write down what he has so that I have it. Okay, now that I have his team written down, let's think about potential leads. I'm not quite too sure what he's going to lead. He's probably going to lead Monkey Dory because it's pretty strong into my team. I think no matter what he leads, Zapdos is decent for me because even if he brings out the Ursula Blood Moon, I could just immediately go out into either my Vaporeon or Glow King and just immediately check it. There's also a chance that he leads Bisharp expecting my Glow King lead. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Actually, do I lead Cinderace here? Yeah, I think either Cinderace or Zapdos are my best leads, and I think Cinderace makes a little more sense with this team, so I'm just going to lead Cinderace. Because Cinderace is going to have a strong matchup against basically everything on his team, and it can U-turn against anything it has a bad matchup against. Like the Monkey Dory, and Monkey Dory shouldn't be able to one-shot Cinderace, even if he decides to lead that for whatever reason. I'm not too sure what he's going to lead here. My guess is a Bisharp, that would make a lot of sense. Bisharp's strong against my Glow King, but let's see. Yeah, he leads immediately Monkey Dory. Okay. Now Monkey Dory shouldn't be able to one-shot my Cinderace with anything, and I'm going to immediately be able to tell whether he is a Scarf Monkey Dory here, so I'm just going to U-turn and get that information as he's thinking about this. If he was Scarfed, I think he would just randomly go for a move here, but since he's thinking about it, I think... Oh no, he is just Scarfed, okay. He was fearing my Psychic or something, fearing my Sucker Punch or something, but at least now I know he is a Scarf Monkey Dory, so that's good to know in the back. And with the knowledge that this is Scarfed, that means it's not going to be able to do very much about Glow King, it's because Glow King is very especially defensive, so I'm just going to Chilly Reception and get my thing off, the Hail Up, so that my Vertic is just immediately a big threat to his team. If he really doesn't have a good Vertic switch on his team besides a Bisharp, which he may not switch directly in fearing the close combat. And I'm just checking if Bisharp's a potential Tari user for him. It is not, so his Tari user has to be the Fairy Draft. As he goes out, Bisharp I assume, yeah, Bisharp, okay. So I'm just going to go Chilly Reception. Now here I have a couple options. I could go out into my Vertic just immediately starting with the close combat. Or I could go out into the Zapdos starting with the Heat Wave. I can go out into Cinderace starting with the Pyro Ball, even though he has a potential Sucker Punch. I could go out into Weezing. Actually, no, I can't go out into Weezing because I didn't run Fire Blast on it. So I'm just going to go out into Vertic. I don't think he has a good fighting switching on his team. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, his fighting switching is Monkey Dory, which is not going to appreciate close combat. So close combat is just very free against his team. If he's a Sash set, good on him, but I really don't expect it in this matchup. He has to take a sack. It's just a matter of what it's going to be. If he loses to Bisharp, this will be really big for my endgame Vertic. As he decides to preserve Bisharp, okay, fair enough. Remlethal, who's that? Okay, Ogerpon, so he's going to sack this off. As Ogerpon doesn't get any priority, so I have no reason not to close combat again and just take this out of the way. There's a chance he goes out into Monkey Dory. If he does, I can always just pivot back out into my Glow King. It's because Glow King should be able to take any hit beside the Psyshock, and if he reveals Psyshock, that means one of my other Pokemon can potentially check it. So as he's thinking about this for a while, my guess right now is he's debating either going out into Monkey Dory, eating the close combat, or sacking off the Ogerpon as he decides to switch out. And he goes back out into Monkey Dory, fair enough. As he knows I'm a Choice Band set. Oh, that does less than I expected it to. Okay. As here, I'm just gonna make the safe Glow King play. I have no reason really not to. If he protects it and makes a Psyshock, that's fine. I'll just go out into my Zapdos, which will be able to check it. As I believe I bought Scarf Zapdos this week. Okay, he U-turns. Fair enough. Actually, I forgot Monkey Dory got U-turn for a second. Okay, so potential switch-ins for him here, probably going to be the Bisharp. I don't know. He might get up to Sword Stance, maybe? That wouldn't make a lot of sense, though, as we have them on Vertic. Wait. Ursaluna? I think that's a very weird play on his end. I'm just going to run some calcs to see if I can take an Earth Power. Because if I can take an Earth Power, I'm going to stay in and just chilly reception, but if I can't, I have to switch out. Yeah, even if he's choice, it shouldn't be able to kill. I mean, I could... Yeah, even if he's choice, it shouldn't kill, so I'm just going to chilly reception. I have no reason not to. Yeah, as I just completely eat that, Blokeg is just, it's one of the better tanks in the game. You might have wanted a chip on it, so it's potentially in psychic range later from the Monkey Dory, which is fair enough on his end, but I'm just going to go immediately out into Bear Tick and throw in basically everything. he doesn't have a good Bear Tick switch in. As I'm just going to Terra and Icicle Crash. He has to take a sack. It's just a matter of what it's going to be. It's probably going to be the Ogerpon, I would assume. If the Ogerpon's already taken a lot of chip, as he decides to go out into Bisharp. Okay. I'm about to find out how much this Icicle Crash does. As Terra loading. Terra's mechanic takes a long time to load. I probably should have close combat in hindsight, is because he didn't have a good close combat switch in. But part of me was fearing the potential triple. So here, I feel safe going out into Zapdos. I mean, Zapdos should be able to take +2 Sucker Punch or basically any hit this wants to go for. Stealth Rock. Okay, so I'll definitely have to core change those later, if I even brought core change. Did I bring core change? No, I did not bring core change. No. Okay, does he have a Hurricane switch in? This part of me wants to Hurricane here, predicting the Blood Moon. But I'm just going to U-turn. It's because, yeah, I feel like U-turn is my safest play. Yeah, as Blood Moon comes in, I say I kind of regret not bringing core change on I think, but did I bring Defog on? Yeah, about Defog on Galarian Weezing at least. Does he have an Ice Beam switch in? Aren't great options. Do I need this healthy to check anything? Not particularly. I'm just debating between going out into my Vaporeon and going out into my Cinderace, or going out into Bear Tick. I guess I'll go into my Vaporeon. It's because this shouldn't be able to one-shot me with anything, and there's a chance he goes out into Ogerpon, predicting my Surf or something. So I'm just going to Ice Beam, as it's going to take out the Ogerpon, and then once Ogerpon's gone, I am free to just spam Surf against his team. Please be Ogerpon, please be Ogerpon. Yes, okay, now my Vaporeon is in a really good endgame situation, because now I can just spam Surfs, and he does not have any good switch-ins. Like, his only potential switch-in is, his only really good check to it right now is the Monkey Dory. So I just have to be careful, keep my Vaporeon decently healthy, and play towards that endgame. I also want to defog at some point, because the rocks are going to be very annoying for my Bear Tick, which if I want to play towards a Bear Tick endgame, I'm going to need to get rocks off the field at some point. Monkey Dory? I mean, I'm fine with just Ice Beaming this and potentially taking it out, as Psychic shouldn't be able to take out my Vaporeon. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh no, that was actually a really bad display on my end. I shouldn't have risked the Toxic Chain Poison. At least Monkey Dory goes down. So now, Monkey Dory and Ogerpon are both gone. Monkey Dory was a very scary win condition, and now I think his best condition is going to be the Bisharp, so I have to be careful about that. He also no longer has a good Galarian Weezing switch-in, because he lost his Fairy Resist with that play. So now my Galarian Weezing is free to spam Steam Eruptions against him, but at the same time, okay, this comes in. This is going to be like an Agility Calm Mindset, for sure. I'm just debating, is because he definitely clicks Agility this turn. As good of a win con as Vaporeon can potentially be endgame, I don't think I can risk this potentially setting up in my face. Okay, that is... Oh, that's really unfortunate for him. Oh, and in the playoff game too. I'm really sorry to my opponent. That just... He would have been in an amazing position right now, but because of that freeze, he is very much at risk at endgame Vaporeon. So here, I feel badly taking advantage of the freeze because it is a 10% chance, but I feel like taking advantage of my freeze is my best play, and this is playoffs. As he remains frozen. Okay. Yeah, I feel really badly for doing this, but it's my best series of plays. Yeah. Oh. Always terrible when a freeze happens in playoffs, especially since this could have been a very good win condition for him. Just because I don't have good psychic resists on my team. So now I'll just bring out Bear Tick, fire off a, Now here I have two choices. I could go fire off an Icicle Crash, or I could fire off a Close Combat, predicting perhaps the Bisharp to come in, and he doesn't have a great, resist left. So I think I'm gonna fire off the Close Combat. Oh, is he Scarf? Oh no, he's Protect? So he bought defensive Fairy Graph? Okay, that surprises me. Okay, I think I'll still Close Combat because I'm going to be able to do a large chunk, but... Let's see, what does he go for? Hindsight, I probably should have went into Glowking and not risked taking any of that damage, but... Chuchu. Okay, yeah, he's just like a defensive Farigiraf. So good to know, good to know. He's just gonna be bulky and annoying, and yeah. I assume he like protects here, so I'm just gonna go out into my Galarian Weezing and fire off a Defog. Yeah, that's what I'll do. If he goes raw Psychic move, phenomenal play on his end, but I really doubt that's going to be the case, because Close Combat could potentially kill. Yes, as he just goes for the Protect. Now here I have two options. I can fire off the very strong Steam Eruption, which is going to do a very large chunk of this, or I can fire off a Defog and... But these defense boosts are really worrying me. Yeah, these defense boosts are really worrying me. I can potentially kill at this range, actually. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. As he goes for the Combine. Oh shoot! He has a Bisharp in the back. My Sludge Bomb was a good play at that point in the game. He's gonna go out into Bisharp here, probably. Can't do anything about it though. I can't. Yeah, I couldn't enforce the Wish at that point in the game. So Galarian Weezing takes out the Polydrove. So now his endgame is Bisharp, Ursula Blood Moon, and Diancie. Once again, if I press Steam Eruption there, I would have been in a much better situation. It's because his Bisharp would have been in Steam Eruption range. Now he could just fully go out into this because I went for the stupid Sludge Bomb play. As I think I'll just sack Zapdos here. Zapdos, I mean, it's nice in the matchup, but it's not, like, necessary. Especially with the Blood Moon around. Plus also I could play towards Static Paras. That did more than I thought. Is that like an offensive, I mean, no matter what, I'm pressing Heat Wave here. Yeah, does Heat Wave take it out? No, it doesn't take it out. Unfortunate. Okay. He doesn't know that I'm scarfed at this point, so he actually might go for a, like something. Oh no, he just sucker punches. Okay, so Zapdos goes down to Bisharp, sucker punch. Oh, Paras. Rip. Okay. I think I put speed on the Galarian Weezing, but I don't know how much speed I put on it. Okay, I put 108 speed. That's 183. How much speed does Bisharp have at base? I know it's base 70, but... Okay, there's a chance my Galarian Weezing can speed creep this, which I think I'm going to go for. And even if it doesn't, I'm pretty sure Galarian Weezing should be able to take one hit, because Galarian Weezing is pretty tanky. Yeah, he just switches out. I think he knows that I bring like offensive Galarian Weezing sometimes. The speed I've brought it to a lot of matchups. Oh, that is especially... Oh, and a confusion. I really hope... As much as I hate to say this, I kind of hope he hits himself in confusion, because that would be really good for me. But I at the same time, I kind of hope he doesn't, because I've been insanely lucky so far. Yeah, at this stage of the game, I don't necessarily need my Cinderace for anything. It's because looking at his endgame, Bisharp's going to kill it with Sucker Punch, Diancie. I can Iron Head the Diancie, but I feel like I have better ways to hit Diancie than Iron Head. So I'm fine with just sacking off my thing here. So, Cinderace goes down, that's fine. And here I have two options. I could go into my Weezing Galar and fire off the Defog so that my Beartic can potentially win endgame. Even though if he goes out into Bisharp and triggers Defiant, I could potentially be in a lot of trouble. So I'm just going to go out into my Vaporeon. Pretty standard offense, well, not exactly standard, but it's an offensive Vaporeon set, so it should be able to take out the Ursaluna at this range. And he has to take a sack here. Like, he could sack the Diancie, or he can sack the Ursaluna, it's his choice. So he sacks out Ursaluna to Vaporeon. So Ursaluna goes down, and now his only mons left are Bisharp, which is at a sliver of HP, and Diancie, which is, well, Diancie. I mean, it could be like an agility set, but we'll see. As I'm just gonna surf here. I mean, even if he sucker punches, I'm not in a bad situation. So that's my play. As he just goes for sucker punch. Yeah, okay. So Vaporeon goes down. That's fine. Vaporeon did a lot of work in this matchup. Took out the Ogerpon and the Monkey Dory and Ursaluna. Actually got a lot of kills. So now I'm just gonna go ahead by Weezing Galar and fire off a strong Strange Steam, and that should probably be game, I'd imagine, unless he's like, he brand speed on this, which I don't think he will. If he's Diancie, I don't think he's going to be able to take my Strange Steams, as I am a Specs Weezing. Moment of truth, I don't think he's going to be speed crept for Weezing, because if he was speed crept for my potential Weezing variant, he would have stayed in before. Possible he feeds for the Barbary Berry as well, but I am not a Barbary Berry, I'm a very offensive Weezing. Okay, so Bisharp goes down to Weezing. His last Pokemon left is a Diancie, which my Strange Steams might be able to take out. If my Strange Steams don't take it out, my other Pokemon should hopefully be able to finish it off. What are my other Pokemon? Yeah, Galarian, Weezing, and Beartic. Beartic should definitely be able to finish this off, even if my Weezing doesn't. Okay, Rock Polish, fine. Let's see. Power Jam. Is this gonna kill Galarian Weezing? No, it doesn't. So Galarian Weezing picks up 2 kills then, and that is good game, and we are on to round 2 of the playoffs. And see you guys next week.